Hello, comrades. It's your favorite gummy here, putting the gummy back in communist in another response video. I'm gonna stop that. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop right now. This time, it's not responding to the usual cow, Renown Zero. I was making a video on him back in December, but some audio issues occurred. I stopped for like 2 months. Was gonna redo the whole thing last month, but then just lost interest in it. But now, I'm back to talk about a new cow. Comrades, I'd like to introduce you to Alpha Eagle. Someone who has been on my radar for over a year. Someone who I wanted to make a video on sooner, but I simply was like focused on other things and just life in general. And during that time, I've been watching his content from afar, enjoying it so much because this dude is just so stupid and delusional. He is a gold mine for content. And I remember having the absolute privilege of talking to this dude on a stream like a few months ago. I don't remember exactly. And it was everything I thought it would be and more. Now I'm going to be covering a recent video of his called Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra Hates Captain America, in which he talks about the trailer that recently came out. You might be thinking that the title of the video is a little strange and kind of stupid, especially if you've seen the trailer. You might be thinking to yourself, how? How does this game hate Captain America? Well, my dear comrades, your questions will be answered soon. But first, before I cover that video of his, if you don't know about Marvel 1943, I want to give you a brief overview on it so that we're all caught up on what it is. This is from the official Marvel website. In the chaos of war, worlds collide. Captain America and Azuri, the Black Panther of the 1940s, must overcome their differences and form an uneasy alliance, fighting alongside Gabriel Jones and the Highland Commandos in Anali, a Wakandan spy embedded in occupied Paris. They must join forces to stop a sinister plot that threatens to turn the havoc of World War II into the ultimate rise of Hydra. It's the typical plot that sounds like it was ripped straight from a comic book, which this game is inspired. It's inspired from a limited comic series called Captain America and Black Panther, Flags of Our Fathers, which is also set in World War II. It's just that some different events happen in that series, and it seems the game is trying to do its own thing, just different setting and just stuff like that. Don't know too much about the game since we only have a teaser trailer from 2022 and this recent one to go off of, all with some information from the official site as well. Now, okay, with all that preamble, let's just finally get into the video. I honestly kind of miss the old intro he had where it had this electric guitar playing, but it was the national anthem. Shit got me so hyped and just feeling so patriotic, and this one is just so bland. Go back to the music, man.
Hey everyone, this is Alpha Eagle, and here is my reaction to Marvel's video game, Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra story trailer. This is Paris.
They're combing the streets.
Paris during World War II. There's Captain America's shield.
Oh my god, what great commentary so far. So insightful. Look, Paris. Look, shield. What? I just don't know why it sounds like he's falling asleep saying that. And with the heavy breathing in the mic. I think he records on his phone or something like that. I could be wrong, or I probably forgot if he had stated something like that or not, but that's what it sounds like.
I didn't like this trailer because they're basically making Captain America out to be the bad guy, or at least second fiddle in this World War II video game. Make no mistake about it, this is not a Captain America video game, this is a Black Panther video game.
Okay, a bad guy? Did we watch the same trailer, Alpha Eagle? I watched it multiple times just to get all my facts straight, and he's not at all portrayed like a bad guy, and neither is he second fiddle in the trailer at all. They both get about an even amount of screen time, and even get to say a one-liner before kicking some Nazi ass.
Careful, stand beside me.
When am I not?
You may encounter some obstacles.
That won't be a problem.
Right? They're just both total badasses in the trailer, while also establishing the conflict they have with each other. I just can't believe it. This less than a minute into his video, and he has already said one of the dumbest things I've heard so far, because this is a Captain America and Black Panther game. There's really no mistake about that, so I have no idea how he came to this conclusion. And I wish he would elaborate further on this, but unfortunately he never does.
I'll be there before the sun rises. Before the Germans, before that American.
For that American. Now listen to the disdain for Captain America this Black Panther has in his voice. Before that American, he hates America. Just as the creators of this video game hate Americans, even though they might even be American. Yeah, they hate America. This is made by obvious leftists who hate America, who hate Captain America. That's why they're making this video game like this.
What? What kind of mind reading is that? So, we have a character who does not think highly of Cap, and okay, yeah, America too. We don't know why. That'll probably be elaborated in the game, right? I'm not sure if you know this, but, you know, in real life too, there's a lot of people out there who don't look highly on America, right? They don't like it. It happens. C'est la vie. What a shame that a character has like some preconceived beliefs about another character. Something to work out through the game and come together as a team by the end, you know? But hey, we gotta wait for the game to come out first, so that we know for sure why he doesn't like Captain America, right? That also doesn't mean that the people who made this game hate America itself. That's just one you pulled straight out of your ass. What did you want Black Panther to be like in this game? Did you want him to kiss Captain America's ass, right? Did you want him to be like, oh, the American is here. Oh boy, I love America. Where is that man's thick, juicy badonkadonk so I may plant my lips on them? That's so dumb, right? And let's play that game you just played, right? If I were to think like you right now, but in reverse for Black Panther's side, it's so odd that Cap is more concerned and worried about the black man in Paris than the Nazis trying to hunt him down.
If they arrest you two, they will take you to their headquarters, and you will not return.
I'm more concerned with the 6-foot cat man who's got claws that can cut through vibranium alloy.
Sounds a little racist to me. I think Captain America hates black people. Oh, the creators of this game hate black people. Does anyone else see how absurd that is? The trailer establishes a conflict between the two, which they must overcome, like it says in the overview, that you didn't bother to look up, but hey, that's fine, that's okay. We're only looking at the trailer. Hopefully you read the description too. We're foreshadowing, not so subtle foreshadowing.
This is breaking canon with Black Panther lore. You know, the Wakanda is supposed to be isolationist ethno-state, and they're breaking canon here. Now, yeah, I know they did this before with Black Panther that came out in the early 2000s, the comic, and also the animations that they did. They had Black Panther fighting Captain America, so this is similar to that.
So, this is not breaking canon. Clearly, something has caught the king's attention enough for him to personally seek answers for, which Nanali will later say in the trailer. Instead of like using your brain and be like, you know, along the lines of, well, I thought they were isolationists. What could have happened that the king himself felt like he needed to personally go? You know, perhaps the game will explain this when it comes out. Nah, you just went, this breaks canon, and that's it. That's, you know, a thoughts that would go through a common person's head, but clearly there's not much going on in your head anyways.
Now I got this ugly woman in here, which they've been doing a lot in video games, putting ugly women in here.
Ugly? What? What makes her ugly? What makes this chick ugly? I don't understand how she's ugly. This isn't like the recent Fable trailer, right? Where that chick did look odd. You know, she did look ugly. This chick doesn't look ugly. Like, I don't understand how she's ugly, my man.
Of course, again, not realistic at all, since no woman during this time would be involved in any kind of war effort. So, but they have to get they have to be diverse and get the women in this unrealistic video game.
Yes, it's... Yes. Well, Alpha Eagle, we have a man dressed up like a fucking flag with superpowers. Super strength, super agility. He throws a fucking shield. And another dude dressed up as a fucking cat with enhanced agility, climbing buildings, running along walls and rooftops. Yet, the spy in Paris, ordered to be there by the king himself, is the unrealistic part. She is a soldier of his, essentially, right? She knows how to fight. Sure, she's pretty good at it too. So this isn't some woman fighting in World War II. This is a trained soldier who happens to be a woman. Since I guess you want to be realistic, right? Then Cap better be racist. Because, you know, women didn't get involved in fighting during this period. Okay. White guys during this period were also racist towards black people. So, Alpha Eagle, I'm just trying to help you to stay a little consistent with what you're saying right now, okay? We gotta be consistent and accurate to the time period.
Of course, Black Panther fighting the German socialists. That never happened in the comics. This is a retcon. You know.
So I'm stopping right here where he says there's a retcon. He says more, and I will let that play out to respond after this. But that's not a retcon. Let's first establish the definition of a retcon, okay? Retroactive continuity, or retcon for short, is a literary device in which facts in the world of a fictional work that have been established through the narrative itself were adjusted, ignored, supplemented, or contradicted by a subsequently published work that recontextualizes or breaks continuity with the former. Okay, I didn't expect you to go and look at the official website to get a little more details on stuff you may have questions on or just confused about. Cool. You just wanted to react to the trailer, thins, and whatnot. Cool. But why didn't you look at the description of the fucking trailer you were looking at, which will tell you why I don't think it's a retcon. Marvel, 1943, Rise of Hydra in the Chaos of War, Worlds Collide, Skydance, New Media, and Marvel Games share an original story where an ensemble of 4 heroes must overcome their differences and form an uneasy alliance to confront their common enemy. So it can't be a retcon because there's no pre-established media or comics for the game itself to retcon. Things that it's taken clear inspiration from, yes, so by definition, it cannot be a retcon.
I hate retcons. Of course, they can't have a white, blonde-haired, blue-eyed white man, American, be the hero anymore. You can't be that, even though that's historically the way it was. So they're rewriting history. These leftists, they hate that whenever white people are the heroes in history, they have to change that. They can't have that. Can't have white people being the heroes. They've done this before, like with the play Hamilton, movies like Anne Boleyn, or documentaries, quote-unquote documentaries, like Cleopatra. And the recent Google AI, Gemini, I think it was called, they were writing white people out of history. It's a white genocide going on in media.
Well, that's funny, because Captain America does end up kicking Nazi ass in the trailer, so we do see him being a hero. Is Cap kicking Nazi ass a bad thing, apparently? Like, how is that not heroic? For some reason, you chose to leave that out of the trailer in order to push your narrative of a white genocide. Either you're blind and stupid, or you're trying to deceive your audience right now. Apparently, because Black Panther is a black man also kicking Nazi ass, it's a bad thing. It's rewriting history. If that's the case, then Captain America would also fall into that because that motherfucker doesn't exist. There's no actual Steve Rogers, super soldier, extraordinaire, kicking ass during World War II, so everything he does would count as rewriting history. In fact, the whole game would count as that. I don't know what the fuck you're going on about. The whole thing is fictional. It's not rewriting history at all. Examples that you pulled up don't support the points you're making about the game at all right now. Even if the examples are true in their own isolated incidents, it does not at all correlate to the point you're making, okay? There's no correlation. They're completely irrelevant to the conversation right now, especially when the argument you're making is so fucking flawed and just flat out wrong to begin with. It's that simple.
Wait, did they say American boy? Did they say American boy? Let me hear that again.
Take me on a trip, I'd like to go someday. Take me to New York, I'd love to see LA. I really want to come pick it with you. You'll be my American boy.
Yeah, that's what I said, American boy. Boy.
Take me on a trip, I'd like to...
It's racist to call a black man boy, but not a white man for some reason. Why is that, people? Why is that?
Well, the historical context is so different. This isn't some, plantation owner yelling at his slaves and calling one of them that, or a southern gentleman during the 1940s calling the black man that instead of, using the N-word, right? It's just two people older than Cap. Since Cap is a younger man, is inexperienced, then referring to him as a boy is totally them not seeing him as, a man, which is belittling, yes. Yet there's, no actual context pointing to them saying this because of his skin color, since that's what boy would refer to in the two historical contexts I just mentioned. Skin color. Which this has nothing to do with in the game right now. Stop trying to turn this into a double standard.
If you wanted us dead, we'd be dead. So what do you want?
If you wanted us dead, we'd be dead. Black Panther is so powerful. If he wanted you dead, he'd be dead. Yeah, the white man admitting his weakness. We're inferior to this black man. Or black woman. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Black woman. The white man is inferior to the black woman because if she wanted to kill us, we'd be dead because we can't fight against the strong black woman.
What the? You are looking too deep into this. Clearly, it's at some point in the game, after Cap had come face to face with him for the first time, you know, their first encounter. Clearly, Black Panther is hostile towards him. Yeah, he's not trying to kill him, right? It could be that Black Panther snuck up behind one of them, since stealth is clearly one of his strengths, in which he could have caught them off guard and killed either one of them. I'm not sure if you know about this or not, but Captain America isn't invincible. He's human, and he can die. So clearly, he's speculating as to what Black Panther is doing there, since he's not there to kill them, so he's after something else. You're so unnecessarily making this whole fucking trailer about race, when it's not even about that to begin with. And yes, if you want to say, well, they're fighting Nazis, and we all know who the Nazis hated during this time. Yeah, but that's not even the focus at all in the trailer right now. This is just establishing where this is happening, when it's happening, who's involved in the conflict, you know, what they're doing. But no, you keep making these weird and stupid points for the sake of pulling the race card out. Just go in this weird, you decide to just go in a weird spiel about black man and black woman being superior, inferior. It's so stupid.
That's far enough! Stay out of my way! Stand aside!
So you're trying to make Captain America the villain.
I do not take orders from anyone!
What? How? How? All we see right now is Captain America telling Black Panther to stand down, and Black Panther's like, I will not stand down. I don't have to listen to a goddamn thing you say. Like, what? Captain America's telling him to stand down because he's getting in his way of his business, or is about to do something Cap doesn't agree with? We don't know. We gotta wait for the game to come out. I don't see how he's the villain. Is it because Cap threw his shield at him? Is that what makes him the villain? Well, funny thing is that he threw the shield in a way that didn't hit Black Panther. He hit a wall, trying to get his attention so that he could tell him to stand down. He could have thrown it at the back of Black Panther's head, trying to knock him out, or point a gun at him. Some real heel shit, right? Instead, he chose to, like, restrain himself by giving the guy a chance to stand down. If them being, like, at odds with each other is supposed to make Cap look like a villain, then that would make Black Panther one too. Because this is two sides of the conflict right now, right? I don't know how you came to this conclusion. It's so fucking retarded. Like, you make this claim without actually elaborating on how the events that are currently occurring on screen support your argument right now.
I don't have time for this.
Neither do I.
They're gonna fight, you know, like I said, they did this before in the Black Panther animated series. And they had Black Panther winning against Captain America. Because, of course, the white man bad.
Well, let's actually talk about that cartoon since you brought it up once again. A young and inexperienced Cap. Don't believe me? Let me play it for you.
On his first assignment in Africa, Captain America was young and inexperienced. He knew little about Wakanda, and even less about the Black Panther.
He had gone on a secret mission in Wakanda. And Alpha Eagle, he would technically be considered to be an invader by your definition because he didn't really cross that border legally. I'm just hoping you apply your standards fair and evenly everywhere. Cap is there to stop some Nazis, and Cap finds them all dead and falls into a trap where he meets Azuri, who had made that, who was pretty nice and fair to the guy at first. He's like, listen, get out. Nothing to see here. And Cap is like, hold up, I need some answers. And Azuri is like, they came for our vibranium, we took care of them, and if you don't know what vibranium is, it's just a super duper strong metal in the Marvel universe, that's it. And we're not going to give you the vibranium to use in your weapons either. We don't want any part of this war. The only side we choose is ours. Which, you know, kind of like how the U.S. wanted to stay out of the war at first, right? But something brought them into it. Now, maybe that's what happens in the game. Something brings in the Wakandans to the war. Oh, okay, side tangent. How is it that you couldn't even figure that much out on your own? Or, like, make the parallels between the two? I was able to do it even more now since I'm thinking about it. Looking at the official site, this fucking cartoon, general common knowledge of the war, and just some common sense. How is it that you fail to have even that much? Just basic common sense. You have the IQ of fucking walnut. Okay, back to the cartoon. After Azuri's like, we don't want to be part of the war, Cap is like,
Look here! Look, listen!
puts his finger in Azuri's face, and Azuri's like, bitch, what? And throws him back into the hole. And hey, maybe that wasn't nice of Azuri to do, but Cap is literally trespassing on their land, okay? Remember, Alpha Eagle, he's an invader, alright? And all invaders are murderers. Or maybe it's only applicable if they're brown. I don't know. This clearly doesn't even hurt Cap, because he just comes straight back out, and they start fighting, in which Azuri reveals that he's been keeping tabs on Cap.
I've been following your fledgling career, Steve Rogers.
How did you know my name?
I think in time, you will represent to your nation what the Black Panther represents to Wakanda. And that is a good thing. But today, I must teach you a lesson.
The man knows what Captain America can do, alright? Which would include his abilities, his strengths, and weaknesses. So Azuri was fully prepared for Captain America, leaving Cap at a disadvantage. Captain America doesn't know jack about Azuri because he just met the dude. So Azuri only wins because not only does he have the experience, but he also has the knowledge of who his opponent is. That's why he wins, with knowledge and experience. You chose to reduce it to, well, because he's black and Captain America's white. You fucking troglodyte. It's so stupid that you brought up this cartoon and didn't even listen to what was even said. You didn't listen to a single thing that was said in it. You have to be so stupid that you couldn't even understand what a fucking cartoon blatantly pointed out to you. It's that, or you're lying. No, because you could just be making all this up because it's easier to lie about it and push a narrative that the white guy is once again the victim instead of being honest. Being an honest, level-headed person.
This guy in the trailer, he was black too, wasn't he? They showed him earlier. So yeah, 2 black men, a black woman, and the white American, blonde-haired, blue-eyed white American. That's gonna be the antagonist. Or
oh my god, Jesus, you're just as bad as the SJWs, far left, who go not enough minorities, and you're over here going too many minorities.
Yeah, woke garbage as usual.
I don't even understand how it's woke. It doesn't even follow in the definition of woke. Because Alpha has his own fucking stupid definition of it, but the actual definition, it doesn't fall under it, and even in his definition, it wouldn't fall under either, because these are both characters in the comics. So the dude next to him is Gabriel Jones. He's a character from the comics. And Nolly, I think she's also a character from the comics as well. These are pre-established characters that are accompanying Cap and Azuri. So I don't understand how this is woke at all. This is just bullshit. It's just blah. That's what's coming out of your mouth is blah.
Again, they've done this before. They made Captain America a villain before.
This is relevant. This is actually relevant. I'm gonna skip this. This has nothing to do with what he's talking about right now. At all.
Done this before with, like America Chavez. They couldn't have Captain America punching out the leader of the German Socialist Party, They had to have the lesbian Latina punch out the leader of the German Socialist Party.
I don't even know the context behind this. I don't think even he knows the context behind this, which is so funny, right? Apparently she's the wrong race, gender, and sexuality to be punching out Hitler. Okay, if this was Bucky Barnes punching him out, he wouldn't give a fuck. Since he's the right race, gender, and sexuality to be punching out Hitler, you have to meet the special requirements to punch out Hitler. And if you do not meet them, hit the road, Jack. Hit the road. This will also extend to the Sniper Elite games. If you are not the right race, gender, and sexuality, you cannot shoot Hitler in the ball. Which, poor me, I can't do that anymore. I have to put the game down, right? Yeah, Half Eagle cannot stand for this, alright? He will scream woke to the high heavens just for this to stop.
But yeah, here's the black man.
That black man. Look, a black man.
No white people in France. That's strange.
Oh.
During World War II, this whole game, where are the white people at? Where are the white people at?
Hey, where are the white women at?
Oh, would you look at that? The Nazis have occupied the streets. Clearly the citizens of Paris are not allowed to go outside while they patrol during the night. It's so strange that we don't see them throughout the whole game. Which is not really the whole game, it's just a 2-minute trailer. Yeah, I know, because I can see the future. I know the game has no white people in it, okay? Just so you know. It's such a pathetic fixation on skin color. If the white guy isn't pushing around the black dude, then it's outrageous. The white man has to reign supreme, or else all else is lost. Woke, I say. Woke!
Where's Black Panther? Okay, where's all the white people in France? The socialists. The German socialists are white because they're bad guys, so they have to be white.
Yeah, you have to be the right skin color to beat up a Nazi, okay? All right. Well, yes, the Nazis are white. That's historically accurate. That's historically accurate. There's no rewriting history there. There's no white people being erased from history since you were bitching about that. Yet since they kept this accurate, you still bitch. It's a lose-lose situation with you, right? If the Nazis were black, you would still be crying white genocide and white erasure. They're rewriting history. Funny how you turn into what like SJWs would do all the time, right? Like, where's the minorities? I don't see any minorities. These games fucking hate minorities. I need to see more of me on the screen to be represented. It's funny how the tables have turned. It's kind of pathetic, honestly. It's so pathetic.
Black woman.
Black,
okay.
they're all black. Look at that.
Man.
Too many black people
Both
on my
bad
screen.
guy.
This is outrageous.
Bad guy's white. Bad guy's white. There's Captain America. The only white hero in this thing, or not
Oh
even
my god,
hero.
he repeats himself over and over again. This is like
Black
page.
woman,
Oh my god.
America, Black Panther. Black woman again. Black Panther.
Oh my god, I'm
Captain
skipping so much of this because he just
portrayed
repeats
as a
himself.
villain,
He repeats
because
himself
he's
so
getting in
much.
the way of the
I'm
black
gonna skip
man.
some of it.
Therefore, he's Black woman. Okay. Black man. So there's the black man. Black woman, Captain America, Black Panther, Black woman again, Black Panther, Captain America, Black Panther, Black woman again, Black Panther. So there's the black man. So that's about it for this video. I'm Alpha Eagle. God bless you for watching. God bless America. I pray that Marvel stops being racist to straight white Christian men.
If God is real, then he does not like you at all. He knew exactly what he was doing, making you this naturally retarded on purpose for everyone to laugh at. The Lord certainly does work in mysterious ways. But oh my, what an absolute clown. That just gets everything wrong in the trailer. Oh no, aside from pointing out the people's skin color, that one, he's good on that one. If you finally won a game of the coloring game, I know you couldn't get that done as a preschooler, but now after 50 plus years on this earth, you finally did it. I'm so proud of you. You now graduate from being a preschooler to finally being able to be placed in the first grade, because for some reason skin color is like the most important part, right? This is a video game. It'd be nice to see some gameplay, but for now, it's just a cinematic trailer. Again, he's either really stupid, you know, a good case of the Riri, I think is the best case scenario for him. Or on the other, or like, the other option is that he's a fucking liar that intentionally leaves out clips in context to further push his narrative of being a victim of woke culture, of white genocide. Since he sees, like, I think he sees so much of himself in, like, Captain America, right? I mean, the dude literally wears the fucking stars and stripes on his fucking avatar, like Cap does. Like, it's just, like, amplified by, like, 100%. Like, I think he sees so much of himself in Captain America, and the fact that this person he sees himself so much in isn't, like, supreme in his eyes. Like he isn't, like 99% of the trailer, and the black guy is just, like, 1% right? If it just doesn't, it does something to him. To hurt him inside emotionally. That's really what it comes down to, right? I first thought he was racist, but then I was like, maybe he's not racist, you know? I told him in the stream, I don't think you're racist, but I think I now remember why I thought you were racist at first. Yeah, no, I think this video somewhat proves it, right? There probably needs to be more evidence dug up, you know? For a potential video in the future, don't you think? But, oh my god, we're at the end. Yeah, no, I was originally working on the Renown video. That will probably still come out. I'm probably gonna end up redoing it again because I just fucking redo shit just so that it's better than what it was before. That one will come out like, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm gonna make more videos on other stuff. Maybe another Alpha Eagle in the future. Not sure, but yeah, I had more to say. Sometimes when I go into these, I think I have more to say, but like my brain right now is like, all right, listen, I've been recording for a bit. I kind of want to just head out. So yeah, no, just get out, get out, go away, and make sure to take back the motherlands for us, right? Go get in your tanks and get your vodka and just go to war. No, just get out, go, get out of here. Meh.